Hi, I'm Jonathan Davis with Brea Bakery. Today we're going to be doing a crostini with 3 spreads. One of the spreads is a carrot puree, the other one is a white bean puree, and the other one is an eggplant puree. And we're going to be using the French baguette as a toasted crostini for these various spreads. All right, we're going to cut it 2 different ways. First, we're going to cut it straight across. You know, if you want to use the crostini cut, once again, it's uniform, right? So you have a flat surface all the way around. It's a little bit more crispy, so you can use it with stronger flavors. Obviously, the surface area is smaller, so if you have something really potent, you can use it for that. The other way I'm going to cut it for our dips and spreads is going to be just taking this end off, which can be used for croutons and various other applications. The larger cuts you can use to be a little bit more rustic looking. You got a softer interior because of the size of it. So it fares well with looser items because you know they're going to spread over time. It can also absorb a lot more of that moisture. So that's why I kind of like to use this. Again, it's up to your preference on where you want to use it and what flavor profiles you're serving. All right, so now we're going to load up the 2 different cut pieces of bread for our dips and spreads. So we brushed it with a little bit of olive oil, and now we're gonna give it a little bit of a toast. So you get those texture profiles, get that little crunch on the outside, and still have that soft interior. Okay, we have 3 different spreads that we're gonna use today. One is a white bean puree made with cannellini beans smashed with rosemary olive oil. We're gonna use these larger pieces for the white bean puree because it's a little looser, and so it's gonna kind of spread out. So you're gonna just have a little portion on there. And now we have a roasted carrot puree, which essentially is roasted carrots, a little bit of olive oil, and a little bit of cumin, as well as a little bit of cayenne just to give it a little kick. So this is a little bit thicker, so we're just gonna kind of use the smaller pieces, just a little dollop there. Yeah, these sort of smaller footprints are a little bit more crispy, and so it holds up well to these roasted carrots. Next, we have our roasted eggplant puree, which is essentially eggplant roasted in the oven, a little bit of roasted onion along with it, and again, olive oil topped with a little pine nuts. And you can use either one of these shapes. Again, it's all about what your preference is, what you want the final presentation to be. And that is our recipes for crostini with the 3 different spreads, carrot, eggplant, and white bean. Again, you can use any spreads you like. The point is that crostini is a good accompaniment for any sort of spreads or butters that could be an appetizer or something for catering.